Hello everybody, this is Alex Merced with a special report from the Ehrbar 2012 campaign, and I'm here with the candidate himself, Richard Ehrbar. Rich, why don't you say hi to everybody?
Hello everybody, how's it going out there? This is Richard Ehrbar, the 3rd Congressional District candidate for Congress in Ohio, running under the Libertarian Party banner. It's good to be with you, Alex.
It's going good. Now, we'd like to hear about how things went for you at the Libertarian State Convention.
Oh gosh, so things went really, really well. For those who don't know, the Libertarian Party of Ohio had their 2012 state convention. It was in Worthington, Ohio here, so it was very, very close to where I'm living. In fact, it was here in the 3rd District, and things went very, very well this weekend. First of all, we have to give special thanks to Jillian Mack, Bob Bridges, Kevin Nedler, and individuals at the state party who put on an absolutely phenomenal convention. I can't tell you enough how much hard work they put into the party, they put into the convention. Individuals from the Libertarian Party Central Committee of Franklin County, Ohio, were there as well. The 3rd District here is in Franklin County. Mark Noble and the gang, individuals who were there that just did an absolutely phenomenal job. So before we get started on the convention, we have to give a lot of credit to those individuals and so many others who helped make it such a success. Gary Johnson was there. Governor Gary Johnson, he gave a pretty decent speech on Saturday night. Rupert Bonham was there as well. He's running for the gubernatorial seat in Indiana. And he's running a very, very active campaign, and he gave a smashing speech on Saturday as well. So it's good to hear from those guys. We heard from Bill Still, who's another candidate for president under the Libertarian Party banner, and he gave a wonderful speech as well. So all around, it was just a wonderful convention. But for myself, it was a very special convention for myself. It was my first convention that I've gone to, the Libertarian Party, and it was a huge success. I participated in the candidates competition on Saturday. For all those out there who don't know, there was about 7 individuals who were selected by the Libertarian Party of Ohio to participate in a candidates competition in which we went in front of about a panel of 3 individuals, and they drove us hard, rapid fire questions, one after another. And they did a heck of a job with making it really, really tough on us, but nevertheless, I stood tall and confident. And I think that they liked what I heard. I ended up winning the competition, about $1,000 to the campaign. And so we're very, very happy with that. Very, very happy with the fundraising success over the weekend. We ended up raising a little bit over $3,000 for the campaign in a matter of 36 to 48 hours. So it was an absolutely successful weekend. Got to meet a lot of individuals, won the candidates competition, and shook a lot of hands. So it was a success.
Nice, that's great to hear. I also heard that you have a new campaign manager. Is this true?
Yes. As a matter of fact, part of the last 10 days or so that have been so huge for the campaign. Another one of the big things that occurred is that we were able to hire Jennifer Smith as our campaign manager. We're so glad to have her on board. She helped with Bob Bridges' campaign for city council back in 2011. She's worked on some other campaigns, and if folks remember, Bob Bridges was one of the top, I think, 3 or 4, and I'm not shortchanging him there, libertarians in the nation. As far as aggregate vote totals are concerned, he received about 25,000 votes here in Franklin County for a city council seat, pulled about 7 to 9%, something in that area. So Jennifer's experience, she helped with William Yarbrough's campaign in 2010 as well. So we're very, very happy to have her on board. We're very pleased to have her on board. Hired her, I think it was on Wednesday or so, last week, Monday, Wednesday. It was the 21st, excuse me. We had a meeting on the 21st. We went ahead and spoke with her, got her on board, and she was one of the first individuals that I met that's officially part of the Libertarian Party at one of the Franklin County Central Committee meetings back in September. I met her and spoke with her, and I've had my eye on her for a few months. We've been speaking, we've been keeping in contact, and so we went ahead and moved forward and made the move on the 21st to go ahead and to hire Jennifer.
Awesome. And I also heard you guys have a new website.
Yeah, the website is up and running. It's up, www.ehrbar2012.com. That's EHRB as in boy, AR, Erbart2012.com. And the website is absolutely phenomenal. Before I go too much into the website, there are a plethora of individuals who on the back end worked on photography, graphic design, analytics, back end, all kinds of different things for that website. And they just did such a phenomenal job. I have to make sure that I give proper credit to our volunteers and the individuals who work tirelessly, the late nights, the annoying phone calls from myself telling them to tweak things here and there. They did a phenomenal job. I can't say enough. And we were able to do that almost completely on volunteer time and donations. We spent barely any money on that campaign, so we're very, very happy with the way that it turned out. The graphics are absolutely phenomenal. Had a number of individuals that worked on graphics and the photography, and I think that individuals will really, really enjoy the website. I argue that it's the best of any of the candidates in our district here, Republicans, Democrats, the Green Party candidate, Bob Petrakis. Out of all of them, I think you can find that mine is the most professional. It has the best graphics. And it was done by libertarians, so you can't go wrong with that. But the website is wonderful. We have, as we're doing tonight, weekly campaign address. Those will be featured every week on Monday. We also have the front page there, which will have our featured news stories of the day. Some really, really important information you're going to find right there on the homepage, on the blog feature. We also have our press releases, media archives. We, of course, have the donation link on there as well. So you can go ahead and donate via PayPal. You don't have to have a PayPal account. You can just go on there as long as you have a desire for freedom and liberty, and as long as you have a valid credit card, you can go ahead and make a donation. Once again, that's www.Erbart2012.com. We hope that individuals will find it in their heart to open up their checkbooks, to get their credit cards out, and to donate to a very, very active campaign for Congress in the 3rd District here. Again, we had some wonderful, wonderful donations made to the campaign over the weekend, and we want to continue to strike while the iron is hot, and to ensure that we're going to be able to run as active a campaign as needed in order to win in this district. That is our ultimate goal. The words "we can't win" do not come around our campaign. A lot of folks try to bring that around the campaign, being a third-party candidate, but we don't have anything to do with that language. So we urge individuals to go ahead and get on the donation page and to make whatever donation they can make, no matter how small it is. It's gonna help out the campaign in a big way. So the campaign website is up, and we're very, very excited about it. And I think the folks that will join it for the first time and will log on for the first time will find it to be a very enjoyable experience.
I gotta say to everyone who's listening, please do donate to the campaign. I've known Rich for a very long time. If you're looking for somebody who's charismatic, has the determination to get the job done, this is the guy. So let's make it happen. Rich is a good guy, and he can do a good job. So this is straight from somebody who's known him for years.
Well, thank you very much, Alex. Right when you said that, it kind of took me back to the times at Bowling Green State University. For those who don't know, Alex was on the radio with me. Alex was one of the first individuals that I met when I walked onto the campus of Bowling Green State University. Caught him at 88.1 WBGU-FM one day when I was doing kind of a tour of the radio facilities there in West Hall, the School of Media and Communication Studies. And it was right away. Alex got me on the radio, and from there, that was where my radio career at Bowling Green State University kind of took off. So yeah, Alex and I, we go back a long way.
Yeah, that's like what, 6-7 years ago now.
Come again?
It's like 6-7 years ago now. It's been a while.
Yeah, that was I remember exactly when that was. That was in January of 2006. So that was over 6 years ago. My goodness.
Wow. A lot's happened since then.
Yeah, lots has happened since then. Another thing that happened that was very, very exciting, Alex, that I wanted to talk about is that we were, in fact, endorsed by the Libertarian Party of Ohio last week. That's another thing that I wanted to make sure that we got out to the listeners out there. Very, very excited to have the Libertarian Party's endorsement. They made it official. That was something that we kind of planned for, of course, but we never take anything for granted, and we went ahead and got that. We went ahead and earned that endorsement. So we're really happy about that. So it's been a huge couple of weeks for the campaign. Also, we signed on to the Freedom to Marry pledge. James Winnett and a lot of very, very wonderful and active individuals in the state of Ohio. We went out, we did some petitioning here in Columbus, gathered the signatures necessary in order to move forward in the next step in order to get marriage equality onto the ballot in Ohio in 2013. So we've been very, very active with that as well. Those are some more positive developments. Had a wonderful article in the Buckeye newsletter. If you go on to www.lpo.org, that is the Libertarian Party of Ohio's website, you can go ahead and click on the button at the top that says Buckeye Libertarian Newsletter. On page 10, I authored an article. I want to invite everybody to go onto the website there and to check that out. So again, a lot of wonderful developments for the campaign. We're running a very active campaign, still going door to door in the university district here at the Ohio State University. I would say we've gotten roughly 75 to 100 individuals registered or updated their registrations here in the area. And so we're really, really excited about that. Again, our volunteers have been absolutely amazing.
Got any events coming up or appearances coming up?
Well, we're in the process right now, working with Jennifer to get some speaking engagements set up. Our campaign is going to do a lot of coffee shops, barber shops, hopefully hit some libraries in different areas and such to meet with individuals on the grassroots level, speak with them about the campaign. So there will be some more information about that coming forward in the next week or so. We're hopeful to make some announcements. But yes, absolutely, there's going to be a lot of interesting things coming up for the campaign, and we're waiting from the Franklin County Consortium for Good Government. They usually have about a half a dozen to 10 meet the candidates forms leading up to the election. So we'll definitely get the word out about those when those come out. But we're getting ready to prepare for those and to kick the establishment's butt once those come about. So yeah, that's what's going on right now as far as events and such are concerned. We're also getting ready to announce when our first online fundraiser is going to be. So be on the lookout for that. The Ehrbar 2012 campaign will be having its first money bomb here in just a short period of time. So look out for that as well.
That sounds awesome. And again, keep an eye on that. And again, those who follow me on Facebook, you'll definitely be seeing me update about all that fundraising. And again, make sure to contribute to the Ehrbar 2012 campaign at ehrbar2012.com. I think this is probably a good time to conclude this week's update. And I guess we'll see you and hear from you again next week. Right, Rich?
Well, thank you very much, Alex. And yes, once again, if you tune into the website every Monday, then you will find our weekly campaign address listed on the website, posted on there. So we want to make sure that everybody tunes in. Keep an eye on www.ehrbar2012.com for all of the exciting updates. And remember, we're on Facebook as well. If you simply go onto the search bar and type in Ehrbar for Congress, again, that's EHRBAR for Congress, and you go ahead and find our page on there. We have the most likes of any libertarian in the state of Ohio on our Facebook page. So some exciting developments going on with the Facebook page as well. So make sure that you log on to there and check out the Facebook page, like it, stay updated. We have posts every single day going up on there. So yeah, next Monday will be the next installment of the Ehrbar 2012 weekly campaign address. I want to thank you once again, Alex, and I want to thank everyone again, all of the volunteers who have made everything possible, who have put in so much generous work on the campaign, who have made the website possible, the endorsement possible, the donations, the fundraising, all of the photography, the graphic design for the website, all the different things. Jennifer Smith for jumping on board as the campaign manager. And then again, Jillian Mack, Bob Bridges, Kevin Nedler, Mark Noble, Michael Johnston, individuals from the Franklin County Libertarian Party Central Committee, and the individuals from the Libertarian Party of Ohio, as I just mentioned. All those individuals, I want to give a big special thank you to them. And for the individuals who donated to the campaign this weekend, which I'm sure will be listening in to this address, thank you so much for your generous contributions. Let's continue to strike while the iron is hot, and we'll talk to you next week.